yeah. Well, my daughter, like many young people out there, are single people who went to school, who went and done their junior cert and their leaving cert, and went out and took whatever job they could get in a time when this country was in deep recession. When other people in this country wouldn't work at McDonald's, my kids worked in it, and my neighbours' kids worked in it. And that's what's called fairness and balance. And the reality in this House is it hasn't sunk in the opposition. For the first time in society, for the first time, we have a minister, Joan Byrne, who's prepared to change the way we have treated social welfare system in this country. I go to the shopping centre at the weekend like most normal people. I try my best with my budget to fill it out and get what I need. And I put extra things in my trolley for my children who are all in negative equity, like many other parents out there. And I see people stacking up their trolleys with drink and wine. And I can guarantee you some of them shouldn't be stacking up their trolleys with drink and wine. And here's another added bonus to it. We're talking about a family of two with 2 children with water charges for 260 capped, with a reduction of €100. €100 for conservation, which makes it out €3.07 a week. €3.07 a week to have clean water, to take your showers, to wash your vegetables, to wash your babies, to fill up your babies' bottles. Now tell me that's not value for money. When I see people going into the supermarkets at weekends and stacking their trolleys with beers and everything else and water, there's no need for it. We have protesters on every street, outside it all, violating a civic society, throwing cones and throwing missiles at people who are trying to uphold the law. Well, do you know, you need to look at the poor people living in Greece now crying, because they can't take their own money, their pension, out of an ATM machine. So if you want fairness and balance, Minister, I believe this is a step in the right direction. And I'm sorry, Laskin Conn Corla, I'm sorry, I did stray a little piece, and it wasn't intentional.